My WTW8500DC2 Cabrio was just beeps twice. Unit does not have knobs and no codes. It's just lights back up and stuck on same settings. And try to hit start, it just beeps twice.
Who makes your lighting? How old is it?
3 years.
How long has this been going on with your lighting? What have you tried so far?
Just yesterday. Turn it off, unplug, etc.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I mean, the top opens and closes. So it seems fine, but unplug it just comes back up to a cycle setting. Can't change that, nothing like it's locked.
Hello, this is Mark. I'll be assisting you today. Ignore the phone call request pop-ups, unless you want a phone call. Those are automatically sent by the site, not me. You will see them pop up. If you do not want a phone call, ignore them. Do the buttons respond to being pressed at all?
Nothing, any button you hit beeps twice. Thank you for responding so fast. Lid does not lock, and I did clean that too.
Okay. So what I'm getting at is when you press any button, even though it beeps 2 times, will it respond to being pressed? As in, can you select a cycle or anything like that?
That's it, nothing. Nothing. Stuck on those settings. Hit start, just beeps twice. Of course, tried multiple times, unplugged it, etc. Comes back the same, sir.
One moment. I'll check the manual to see if there is a control lock on this.
Okay, thank you. And number 55357 semicolon and number 56911.
Do you have any error codes come up on the display at all?
Was hit by commercial vehicle, had broken neck, they put a lot of titanium plates and screws. Money a little tight.
Do you have any error codes on the display at all? Try this diagnostic test mode. This will let you see if there are any error codes on this unit. Activation of automatic diagnostic test mode. Be sure the washer is in standby mode, plugged in with all indicators off, or with only the close, clean, or done indicator on. Select any one button, except power, start, and stop, and follow the steps below, using the same button. Remember the button, press and hold that button for 3 seconds, release for 3 seconds, press and hold for 3 seconds, release for 3 seconds, press and hold for 3 seconds, release. If you did this correctly, then all lights should light up for 5 seconds, and then you will see 88 on the display. Then if there are errors stored in the computer, they will show up. Write them down so we can decipher them. Then the automatic test will start and the washer will test the water valves, then water will come into washer, then drain, then agitate and spin.
It only goes to mixed and stuck there? Won't acknowledge and other buttons. No close, clean, or done indicator. This is where it sits. This model does not have done indicators or close, clean indicator.
If you are sending pics, I cannot see them. It only works to send pics from a computer, not a phone. Were you able to get the washer into a diagnostic test mode? If so, did you see any error codes?
Not at all. Does nothing. You do not get the pics correct. I will send them to email. There are no functions or settings you are taking about on this model. No clean, no done light or button. So I just did what you stated, nothing.
I read that. You will want to do the test as I explained it. You don't need those lights or other buttons. I did not get any pics. As mentioned.
Sir, I did the 3 seconds pushing button and release as requested, nothing. Stuck on same settings. Time comes up in middle at 58 minutes, deep water, and mixed load.
Then your control panel has failed and you will need to replace the panel. I do suggest trying it one more time though, it's often challenging to get into the test mode.
It's only 3 years old. That's ridiculous. Obviously that's not directed at you. How much is a control panel?
I can check. I have been on service calls there. The computer board failed within a week. So it's not unheard of for these parts to go out. But as I mentioned, it's often challenging to get into the test mode. And even as a tech, I have to sometimes try it several times before it works. So try it again if you would. You want to try more than once. The electronic control board is about $280. Expensive, and is the main reason I think they need to stop putting all the controls on one board. That is expensive. But the engineers don't listen to us techs. Here is the URL link to the part. https://www.amazon.com/whirlpool w10812418 electronic original equipment/dp/bo6xxckjqh.
I will try a couple more times, etc., sir. I'm calling Whirlpool to tell them that this is unacceptable. Won't do any good. Will not buy another Whirlpool. That's all I can tell them. $280 and labor correct. Obviously, I appreciate your time. And what you are saying is marching up with my guess.
Yes, most of the computer boards are made in huge amounts overseas. And they are then shipped over here, and sometimes they are just not made well enough to last and fail. Yes, the labor would be if you did not want to replace the part yourself. You probably could or have someone do it that is handy. Sorry this is happening. I know it can be frustrating, and Whirlpool really doesn't honor its products sometimes. They usually only have a 1-year warranty on their parts.
Hey, I appreciate your time. Honestly, when it comes washers and dryers and kitchen appliance, what company could you recommend?
Well, I used to work for A&E Factory Service. It's owned by Sears Holdings. And they guarantee their work 100%, but the call center is in Philippines, I believe, and it can be frustrating dealing with them. If you want to give them a try, here is their website. https://www.efactoraservice.com.
Thank you. And number 55357 and number 56911.
Happy to help out. Sorry you are having this frustrating issue with your washer. It is never fun when they fail on us, especially on laundry day. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Doesn't affect what you pay at all, just whether or not the site pays me for my time. You can give your rating by selecting one of the 5 stars located on the top right of the question page. Have a great day. How to rate, https://www.justanswer.com/help/how do I rate answer.
Gave you a 5, sir.
Great, thanks a bunch. Have an awesome day.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.